Hello, love. Welcome home to Eden. This is Eve Christoph, your love life muse. Stick with me for the hottest news and subscribe to this channel, Love Life with Eve, to get somewhere new. So, how do I know which woman to choose among many? This question came in, and oh my, I have some answers for you, but this is a complex answer. So, in a little bit, I will give you 7 clues that will be a way to choose the best woman for you. But first, you should listen to what I have to say because this is really interesting. Okay, so first of all, the way men usually choose women, it's very simplistic. You know, it's like, oh, the eye candy, the one I like to look at the most, or food candy. You know, the one who cooks for me the best, or the one who looks best on my arm and dresses like I do and has the same kind of, you know, genre that she's part of. And these are all shallow things, and in the end, you're going to be spending a lot of time with this woman, and those are all outer things, okay? So let's figure this out. So women, the thing about women that makes this hard is that women are mainly wonderful. I mean, it's much harder for women to find a great guy. And I'll talk about that, why that is. But for guys, I mean, most women are very emotionally connected. They're sensitive. Their whole brains are operating all the time so that they're able to do multi-dimensional connections with you on all different levels. Women are just really great in general, and it's very hard to choose between them. And it makes them really seem pretty interchangeable. And maybe we are, you know, because as you know, there's a wholeness to the way women generally are if it's a happy, healthy woman. Okay. But what the first thing to be aware of is that not all women are the same, for one thing, and they're not all going to be giving you the same experience actually at all, and they're just as unique and different as men are, and there is a big difference between who you choose and the life you'll have with those women. So a more important question to ask, rather than how do I choose the best woman, the first question to ask is, how will I be chosen by the best woman? Now, why is this? It's because in general, the reality is women do choose the man. It's the woman who opens and chooses and drops her hanky and waits for him to pick it up and then show that he cares, right? But if you are dating a lot of women, what happens is the arrow of your intensity, so the masculine energy penetrates the egg of the woman's goddess nature, right? And there's a lot of guys trying usually, and sometimes it doesn't seem like that. You're like, no, all the women are trying for me. Okay, that's true, but let's still look at what's happening underneath, okay? Women are only easy at first when they're trying to show the guy that they're interested in him. Then their tests start to come up, okay? So her test for you is going to be whether your arrow of penetration is strong, straight, and true to her target. Now, as soon as you're dating other women or a number of women, your arrow is bent. Okay, she can feel that. You are no longer the guy with the most testosterone or the most intensity or the most purity or reliability. Just energetically, she's going to feel that you are not as masculine as another guy who is one-pointed with her, whose arrow is purely pointed at her. Your arrow keeps bending, okay? And you haven't even told her you're dating other women, but she can feel it. It feels feminine to her, the way your arrow moves. Okay, so that's the first thing. But you're like, come on. That's not about the thing about how do I choose between the women. Okay, well, so that's the thing is, first thing is realize what's going on underneath. Is the underneath really, you want to be chosen by the woman you like the most. You want to be chosen by the woman who is best for you. So how do you see that? Now, it's almost impossible really to date a woman who hasn't flirted with you, right? Because the women choose the man by dropping the hint and flirting. Okay, so if she's friend zoning you and not flirting, I would say don't bother. No matter how beautiful she is, don't bother, because it will be no fun in the end. She's got to be choosing you. She's got to be looking at you, flirting with you, or open to you, making it clear she would like to spend some time with you. First thing. Now, this is the thing. When women choose a man, when they open to a man and become the better one for you, the reason it's so different for women more difficult for women to choose the right man is that she's got a life path to walk, right? So if she's a woman who wants kids, she needs the guy to be somebody who loves to work or loves kids, one or the other, right? If she's a gypsy woman, she wants to have this wild, carefree life, she needs a guy who's got a lot of artistic gypsy talents for the streets, you know? But if so she's got to choose a guy who can walk her path with her. Now, most women can walk your path with you no matter what path you're walking, because we're so versatile, because we're so multidimensionally connected all the time. So it seems like, oh, any woman will do. But the truth is, she won't do. She won't, because she will be fighting you, because she wants you to walk her path. She wants you to support her mission, because women bring life. The way that it works best in relationship is if the man is supporting her, her life-giving mission, like mine with all of these notes here. You should see how thick this book is. This is like all notes. This is so many episodes for you. Bam! Talk faster. Okay, so her mission is got to have a man who is going to stand behind it, stand with it, be supportive of her mission, or join with her mission, or basically protect her mission in some way. He's got to be relevant to her life-giving mission. Now, because men are linear, if he's not aimed in that same direction, they're going to break up very quickly, because the man doesn't work circularly, he works linearly. He's got to be going in her same direction, or else it won't work out. So, the best woman for you. Let's get down to it now, okay? Well, first of all, you do want to be aware of if she is choosing you for shallow reasons, like is she sex addicted? You know, sometimes you can feel like, it's too much sex she wants. Money, she just wants your money, or she just wants security, or she just wants a baby daddy, you know. So here are the things to look for, okay? Does she love your energy? Does she laugh at your jokes? Does she open to your touch? Is she interested in your thoughts? So let's just narrow them down, okay? So here are, you want to choose a woman who has these 7 things going on. And this is how you'll know that you're going to end up with a woman who basically is the best for you, okay? First thing is, does she have a life path you can support, serve, protect, join with, add more to, or stand behind? One or more of any of those things can you really get with her life path, okay? This is about the best woman for you. That would be, okay, A. Number 1, does she blossom by the gifts you give her? In other words, when you give her an offering, even flowers, for example, does it seem to open her energy field? When you give her a thought, an idea that you think would help her, does it seem to help her? Does she blossom by the gifts you give her? 1. 2, does she choose you for what you want to be chosen for? So if you want to be chosen for how handsome you are, and she's always saying, oh, you're so handsome, and you want to be chosen for your money and the house you built, and she's always saying, oh, I'm so proud of him, he built this house and he's got his own business. great. But if you want to be chosen for things like your intellect or how funny you are, does she want you for what you want to be valued for? Okay. What is she loving about you? When she says she loves you, why? 3, she chooses you most passionately. Among most of the women, who is choosing you passionately? Because this is about you feeling loved, and to the degree to which you'll be able to love and shower her has to do with her openness to you and her interest in you and her wanting you. So you can't really shower a woman who doesn't passionately want you. See? Okay. 4, you love the ways she receives you. Ooh, so, the ways she receives you. Oh, that's like how she takes you in with her eyes or her hands or her interest in what you've said. You love the ways she receives you. See, because to enjoy being your masculine self, you want to be able to provide and give. And all of the women are going to receive your gifts, but some of them are going to receive your gifts in a way that you love the way you're being received. You're just melted by the way you're being received. Okay, ready. 5, she opens to your favorite ways of connection. So she opens to your touch. She opens to the adventures you come up with. She opens into them. She doesn't say, no, I don't bicycle. I can't go biking. She goes, oh, I'm not good at biking, but I want to try. And you get to see, this is an adventure a boyfriend took me on, where he saw me wobbling and terrified on the bicycle the whole time until I calmed down, And he went way ahead, circled around, kept coming back. It was really fun in the end because I felt like he brought me into my health and he brought me into the world, into the wind, into, more of my strength. So do you love the way she receives you? And does she open into, no, I'm sorry. Does she open into your favorite ways of connection? So if you like to go hiking, does she open into them? If you like to touch and hold hands, does she open into that? Does she open into the hand holding while walking down the street? Does she laugh at your jokes and engage with your thoughts? Okay, does she laugh at your jokes and engage with your thoughts? Because laughter, that is so fun. And if she's interested in what you're thinking about, there's and she takes it to another place each time she takes you in and takes it to another place. That means that she's liking you for more than just money and looks. For one thing, she's interested in you. So those are the ways I would choose if I were you, the best woman among many. Much love to you, darling. I hope that's relevant. All right, but remember, the biggest thing you want to do is be the man she chooses among many. And you want the one you want the most to choose you. So to have a better chance to be that guy, please straighten out your arrow, okay? You're going to have to drop dating the other women that you are not as interested in while you're trying for her, okay? Friend zone them for a little while. Tell them that, you want to do one person at a time. But whichever one you want to give the most benefit of the doubt to, straighten your arrow so she can feel your masculine energy. Otherwise, it's never going to be whatever, Come on, you're not the girl, you're the guy. All right, much love.